What up, YouTube? It's your boy BMAD820. I want to hurry up this video before everybody gets in the house, man. But in this particular video, what I really want to talk about is more in depth about interracial dating. And it's like I say, look, I'm not against interracial dating. You know, I'm not against people who love who they love regardless of their skin color. Like, I'm not against that at all. And most of the females I've dated in my life were Caucasian. I'm not gonna lie. With that said, I think I'm coming to the conclusion that I'm done with interracial dating Caucasian females. And it's like, the only reason I say this is not because I'm racist against white females or white people. I mean, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. You know, but I've had enough. I've had enough experiences, not necessarily from the females, but mostly from the family. You know, it's like every single Caucasian female I've dated, there's been a problem with the family, and they've not wanted their daughters to date somebody who's black or half black or mixed black, whatever. And it's like, at the time when you're all caught up in that love, you're kind of like, you know, oh, they're being ignorant and they can't see past my skin color and all this shit. And it's like yeah, that does hurt. That does hurt in here. But when I sit there and analyze it more, and I really think about it, the conclusion I've come to is that they're looking out for their daughter, which I can understand that. And you know, they don't want their kids to be, you know, confused, and I can definitely understand that too. But you know, personally for me, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I don't like to sound like a fucking racist. I'm not. But it's like, there's only so much somebody can take. There's only so much, I don't like to use the word rejection. I don't take it as a rejection. I take it more along the lines of, I guess you could just say, just plain old blatant racism. You know, and it's like, it's just like, I just look back, ever since I was 16, it's like the first Caucasian female I dated who was white, her parents didn't like the idea of interracial dating either. And they didn't approve of our relationship. It's like, they were nice to me as a person. They respected me as a person, as a human being, but they just didn't want their daughter interracially dating because they see what it causes. And it's like, you know what? When I think about it, 10 years later, looking back now, I'm like, damn, they were right. They were right. It takes a lot to realize these things. It takes sometimes stepping out in the world and seeing how people glare at you. And it takes, you know, people making their ignorant comments and shit, and stating their opinions. And it's like, yeah, you can sit here and make the argument that we love each other and it doesn't matter what other people think. You know, it doesn't matter what other people think. That's absolutely correct. It doesn't matter what other people think, especially people who don't matter to you. But at the same time, it's just like, love is supposed to be a joyous occasion. Love is supposed to be something that brings you closer together and unites people and brings families together. And it's like, when you're not getting that in your relationship, when you're not getting the families coming together and saying, I'm not going to the wedding and all this shit, it's like that shit, that's hard, man. That's like hard to take. And it's like, some people can take it, some people don't give a hell about that, and for the longest time I didn't give a hell about it. But when I sit here and think about it now, it's like, that's just something I'm not willing to do anymore. I'm not willing to be in a relationship with somebody whose family can't see the beauty in somebody's skin color. It's like, I'm not willing to put myself through that. It's like I'm just not willing to do that. You know? And it's like it's just like, it just seems like recently I've just been having these powerful, uplifting, life-moving thoughts in like, everything's is just seeming to make sense now. And things that I was naive about before, it's like, I'm just like, whatever, man. You know, and it's like, and like I said, if you're watching this video, and I know I have a lot of subscribers who are in interracial relationships, and I'm like, look, God bless you. God bless you. You know, I think it's a beautiful thing when two races can come together and love each other. It's a beautiful thing for the individuals. It is. But I just know for me, I'm not willing to go through all that racism and outside society, and I'm just not willing to go through all that anymore. I'm not willing to go through all that anymore. And the fact that I seem to attract big, heavy, greasy ass women, like I said in my other video, but that's beyond the point. But the whole point I'm just trying to make is just like, I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do the whole interracial dating thing anymore. I can't. I just can't do it. It's like, I just see how confused a lot of biracials come out, and they come out hating black people, and you know, it's just like, I can't do it anymore. You know? And people may say that sounds funny coming out of a biracial person's mouth, but look, man, I mean, there's only so much somebody can take. Like, there's only so much somebody can go through before they just say, look, man, I just can't do this anymore. So, you know, maybe I'll hit up another topic later on today, or elaborate on this one more. But I'm just here to say that the whole interracial dating thing for me is just like, I can't do it anymore. I'm out.